What's your name?
Alan.
Alan.
Yes.
Alan what?
McDavid.
Nice to meet you, Alan.
Thank you. Nice
Awesome
to meet
truck,
you.
dude.
Yeah, I've seen your videos from years ago, man. I've watched like most of them.
That's awesome. You're gonna be in my next YouTube video, right?
Yeah, all right.
All right,
Yes,
brother.
sir.
Be
Appreciate
good,
it.
man.
Boston Trucker here. Welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy it.
Morning, Boston Trucker with you. It's Monday morning. We're back from the Brandeis truck show. Gotta hook up my wagon. Fifth wheel game strong for the truck show. That's usually the biggest project for me because we still use grease. It's cleaning up the fifth wheel before a truck show. Try to get all the grease from around the fifth wheel. Paint the ends here. Hand paint it. Then I'll touch up the frame with some paint. Butter up the airbags, of course. Nice little touch. Keep it polished. Nice clean floors. I got my new seat is here. This is my old seat. The original seat's got almost 1 million miles on her. I love it. I love this seat. My boss has been trying to get me a new seat for years and I told him no, I don't want one, but we got one. Probably put in the next few weeks, hopefully. They got a Atlas 2. I wanted a seat that looked as close to this seat as possible. So that's pretty exciting, but I kept my doors locked during the truck show. I don't want to see my raggedy seat. So here we go, Teddy's rolling up. You know, it's funny. I'm not really good at editing videos. Sometimes I put up a video on YouTube and I'll start reading the comments like, so did you leave the trailer there or did you bring it back? And I'm like, did I not leave that in the video? And once it's out there, it's out there. You can't take it down and start over, really. You don't want to. So, like, I meant to leave that in there. Like, I left the trailer. They're gonna go send it out and put plywood in it. We'll go back another day and get it. Or I busted my butt that day and cleaned up the triaxle, you know? Waxed it, polished the wheels. I meant to put that in the video. Like I said, sometimes the fact that I can get this stuff on the internet is a miracle. It's so technically challenged, you guys have no idea, but just got pulled over for a random inspection. Very nice officer. Had my license and registration sitting in his car for 10 minutes. Not worried though. I mean, my truck's in tip-top shape. My license is excellent. I wonder what he's doing though. It's all good, I'm sure. Alright, here's what happened. Got level 2 inspection. No violations. So I'm coming through the rotary in Concord, which I go through 10 times a day, 5 times each way, pretty much the last 10 years. Never have an incident going through that rotary. There's only one way to drive through that rotary. It's the correct way. A lot of people can't figure it out. Cars and trucks. So I get through the rotary. State police comes up behind me. It's 2 lanes, a 2-lane highway coming out of there, and I can see him in my left mirror hanging back, and I go, oh, he's gonna pull me over for something. Can't imagine what. Gives me the lights, pulls me over. I pull over. I don't sweat it. I don't have anything to hide. I know it's not because of my driving, so I'm thinking random inspection. Maybe wants to weigh me. I don't know. So it pulls me over. I pull over, no problem. Put the four ways on. I get over real quick. Walks to the side of the truck. I roll my window down. He says, "Good day. How are you?" I said, "I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you?" It's all about how you present yourself, and I don't have any problems with police officers. I never have. And do you have a license to register? Oh, first thing he says, "Nice hat." I go, "Oh, thanks. It's my YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel." And he goes, and I'm always plugging, you know, I'm trying to get one more subscriber. Nice hat. So thanks. So, license, registration. He does a walk around, checks the lights, kicks the tires. He's back in his car for 5-10 minutes. Seemed like a long time. He got out again. He did another walk around. Opened up my passenger door. And hands me back everything. He says, "No violations." And he says, "I seen you coming through the rotary." I'm like, "Okay." You might call it a traffic circle where you're from. "I see you coming through the rotary," and I couldn't resist to not pull over the famous Boston trucker. I swear to God, all my children's life. The second time this has happened in the same area. Different officer. Watches all my videos. Was quoting me to me, you know, like, you know, I don't remember, every day's a truck show, and peace and grease, which is really Flannel Phillip, but I say it in all my videos now. And awesome. And it's a great experience. It's all about how you're, you know, it's all about your attitude, and I have nothing to, I don't worry about that stuff. And nice guy. I said, "Hey, you want to be in a YouTube video?" He goes, "No, I don't want to get in trouble, so maybe we'll have a future YouTube video together." We did take a picture together, which he's probably regretting. And maybe I'll post it, but I'll block out his face and badge. I don't want to get in trouble, but just to prove that I'm telling the truth, because I don't lie. But, yeah, it's cool, you know. Oh. Is that better? Wiping it off on my shirt. That can't be good for the camera. I'll put this thing away. You guys seen enough anyways. I'll show you when I'm done. Well, I got it done. I got soaked. Started downpouring right in the middle of doing my tractor. But she washed, she's clean. Ready for another day. Who says the best time to wash is in the rain? Have I said that before? I think I've said that before. Don't listen to me. Got some rain last night. Beautiful day today. Not a cloud in the sky. Love it. So check this out. Back in March when I was at the Mid-America Truck Show, I got to meet one of my favorite truck driving singers, Long Haul Paul. His name is Paul Marhofer. And he does a podcast for Overdrive magazine. He's a long haul trucker, and a great songwriter and singer, Long Haul Paul. Look him up. Gonna make sure the door pops. There we go. I always check. Anyways, and you can find him on YouTube, Long Haul Paul, right? So Long Haul Paul comes over to the Shell Rotella booth that I was working and asked if he could do an interview with me. So, I mean, meeting him is like meeting a rock star for me. So we went back to the media room. We had a nice conversation. Didn't even feel like an interview, just feel like a couple guys talking. And I get real nervous talking to people and like doing live podcasts and interviews. I'm really uncomfortable doing that stuff, but sometimes I can pull it out when on camera or on mic. So anyways, to make a long story short, my conversation with Long Haul Paul came out this week on Overdrive Radio, Overdrive Magazine. It's on Spotify. I guess the best way you could find it is you could Google the Boston Trucker Overdrive Magazine, I guess, and you can listen to it. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it came out pretty good. I don't personally like listening to myself too much. There's something about this accent that drives me crazy, but check it out. Overdrive Magazine on Spotify with Long Haul Paul. Also look up Long Haul Paul on YouTube. All his music's there. Fantastic. I recommend songs from a truck, Corn Belt Cafe, and a whole bunch more of his music. He's the best. Thanks, Long Haul Paul. I appreciate it. Let's get back to work. We got some trucking to do today. Start out with a clean truck in the morning. And you get all that dust coming off of the crusher, pretty much crushed cement dust. That the big guy loaded me. You know what that means? I don't know what that means. Big buckets, that's what that means. Big full buckets. What is that, unscreened loam? Is this unscreened loam? It's not mixed, right? It's all mixed.
That's mix?
Show it to Rick. He'll tell you what
Kind of looks like loam to me.
Yeah.
It's got grass in it.
Yeah, a little bit of grass in it.
All right. I'm getting loaded with screened loom. You might call it topsoil where you're from. We call it loom. L-O-A-M, look it up. L-O-O-M refers to loom like in a textile mill. Morning, Brian. Load of gravel, please. Thank you. On another fan. This guy's all excited that he saw me here. Look at this guy, huh? What's up, dude? What's your name?
Alan.
Alan.
Yes.
Alan what?
McDavid.
Nice to meet you, Alan.
Thank you. Nice
Awesome
to meet
truck,
you.
dude.
Yeah, I've seen your videos from years ago, man. I've watched like most of them.
That's awesome. You're gonna be in my next YouTube video, right?
Yeah, all right.
Good,
Yes,
brother.
sir.
Be
Appreciate
good,
it.
man.
Thank you. Caught me slipping. My touch dirty.
Ah, nobody notices.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
You noticed.
Nah, I didn't notice. Go ahead, do your thing.
All right. Nice to meet you.
You too, buddy. Oh, man. You gotta love it. This ain't a job. I mean, this is more like, I don't know what you call this, but I think it's just fun. I can't believe they pay me for this stuff. I broke out my cleaning materials because I rinsed the truck off before I left, and I left wet. I'm gonna give it a quick wipe down. I got my alcohol for the aluminum. Doesn't look too bad, a few spots. Remember, when the aluminum's hot, on a hot day, it evaporates immediately. So you gotta wipe and spray at the same time, but it's still pretty cool out this morning. I'm finding rubbing alcohol is the best thing to clean aluminum. It doesn't dull the shine or scratch as long as you got enough of it on there. Sometimes people say to me they're embarrassed because their truck's dirty. Don't be embarrassed. I really don't even notice. And I don't really care if your truck's dirty. That's your personal choice. We all do the best we can. And in this business, it's really hard. I'm lucky I get access to water and soap almost whenever I want. There he is. And I realize that. Aluminum's done. I'm just gonna hit the back of the cab here. Gonna hit the window, that's all. I've been using this Mother's Instant Detailer lately. That's all I got. And it's really excellent stuff. Can't even use it on the aluminum. I use it on everything, really. Even my eggs and my hot dogs and hamburgers. It's delicious. Let's try not to fall. Just got loaded with processed gravel. I ran out a couple slips. I got a couple deliveries to make at Brandeis University. A dump right here, right into the job site, right by this big tower. And it's gonna be tricky getting out of here. There's no room to turn around. I got this parking lot here. That's a dead end. That's the way I came in. I gotta back out of here. It's the only way. I'm up for the challenge. I'm a little rusty. I hope I can do it. You guys help me, right? Well, I was able to get turned around and move the fence so I can make the swing. Awesome. And I head back to the yard, get a load of mix. And we're gonna bring another one back here a little later. I can tell you a story about Brandeis University. I am related to the founding members of Brandeis. I am related to the founding members of Brandeis University. Make a long story short, when my family migrated from Israel, they're originally from Ukraine and Romania, my father's side. My grandfather migrated to Israel in the 1930s, and we had some family in America, the Shapiros. The Shapiros sponsored and paid for my family, my father, his parents, his brother and sister, to come from Israel to America on a ship. This is back in early 1950s. Shapiros owned Gold Seal Rubber Company in Reedville, Massachusetts. First they were in Boston, they went to Reedville. They're also known as Sporto Shoes. And they are founders of Brandeis University. Their names are all over the buildings. The Shapiros, Abraham Shapiro, and Robert, and very wealthy part of my family. None of that money trickles down to my side of the family, but they did bring my family to America. My grandfather worked in their shoe warehouse his entire adult life once he came here. My father worked there as a kid, and I worked there as a kid. Fun fact. So I want to thank the Shapiros. And when I was a kid, I was always told if I ever want to go to Brandeis, just say the word. They're the founding members, they're on the board, and I wasn't smart enough to take them up on that offer, obviously. But I'm doing just fine. The road in Brandeis is one way, all the way around the campus, so we get a nice little tour of Brandeis. We also come here and walk sometimes on the weekends. Now this building right here on your right says Abraham Shapiro Academy. Abraham Shapiro Academic Complex, right there. That's my cousin. Distant cousin, probably second or third cousin. I think second cousins. I didn't grow up knowing the Shapiros. I knew Robert and his wonderful wife Valia, and they would come to our family events like weddings and things like that. And that was the only time I saw them. Very generous people, very nice people. So that's my story about Brandeis and where we are. So delivering here is very special to me. I used to deliver freight here when I worked for R&L Carriers for a year. Beautiful campus. smokestack. Guess what I'm driving tomorrow? Any guesses? Any guesses? You figured it out yet? Clean my fat ass up in this truck. Gotta do a pre-trip first. Alright, pre-trip is done. Make sure it's in neutral. Space between the cab, I'll tell you that. Look at all the space. Put another seat in there. Put one of those old school Western style bench seats. Nice deep pocket for the water. Looks like we got a hired truck today. Whopper. That's good. I'm glad he pulled in here. I don't need him breathing down my neck all day. Neutral. Oh, it goes with the, nope. Gonna put it in neutral. Doesn't do it automatically. It's a learning process, and I keep kicking my gloves out every time I open the door. Not really any good place to put your gloves. Not a lot of space here. Getting loaded. My old trailer. I miss it. You gotta have a good attitude. I got a good attitude, I think. I think it's gonna be fine. I'm sure I'm gonna really like it. Made it to the pit. Thank God. Hopefully I don't fall. I'm gonna get out of this thing. It's tricky getting out of this. put the PTO in gear. Let's learn together. PTO. That's the lever. Power takeoff. Guess there's no clutch to put in. I guess I hit that. Oh, I dropped the bags. Shoot, I dropped the airbags. Suspension height, right? I think that's it. Can't see out the back window. I think the airbags went down. I'm gonna get out and check. I want to make sure. You're not sure? Get out and check. And then I'm gonna clean the back window. Oh yeah, they're down. Alright. PTO. Airbags are dropped. Let's raise the lever and see what happens. And there she goes. Nice. Gotta release the brake and pull the Johnson bar down. Oh, it doesn't stay down. Screw that. Hell. Alright, I guess you gotta hold it. Hold it and then twist your body back this way. I don't like this. I gotta be honest, this part right here. Alright, roll forward a little. She's up all the way. Put her in drive. The air suspension back in. We shut the PTO off. Give her a slam. Put her down. Starting to get the hang of it. First time. Look, you don't even touch the gas. It just takes off going in neutral. Oh boy. So on the way out here, I couldn't figure out how to shift it, seriously. I think I had it in the wrong mode. So, wouldn't shift it to 5th gear until I was at like 2100 RPM. I think I'm in the right mode now. I tried calling Andrew, he didn't answer. And the braking system is definitely something to get used to. And I like the change pretty sudden. I didn't like the way it stopped. I'm just not used to it, I guess. I would have liked to have dropped the gear faster. And the power, it's less power than my truck. It feels like it anyways, though. I know Andrew has been behind me at red lights and we take off together and we're running the same, but seemed a little underpowered, but that might just be me. It's probably me. Probably the last bucket right here. Like I said, we're only getting 15 yards. We usually do about 25 yards for a full load. What do you think of the looks of this truck? I mean, for what it is, it looks pretty nice. For a setback axle truck. You know, my boss doesn't hold out on getting the goodies, the chrome stuff. My boss likes trucks with air cleaners, which I like. He likes the drop visor. I think he bought everything he could buy for this truck, pretty much. Get some lights on it. We just dumped it out. Now pull it back in the yard. Right behind Theodore. I don't know what Theodore's got on. Might be sand. the guy's truck. Well, this will be an anticlimactic ending to my weekly video. I was going to do a review in front of the Western Star. Then I just want to get out of work. Gotta go get my kids. Yeah, you know, for what it is what it is. It's a truck. It just doesn't feel like a truck driving. It doesn't feel like you're driving a truck. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like I was driving a bus or a motorhome. With that, I am on vacation, everybody. I want to give a big shout out to myself. A. Cardillo and Sons, great people to work for. And you know, I've been with these guys almost 10 years. They've always taken care of me, and I expect they will keep taking care of me and anybody who works there. People, if you can't make it here, you can't make it anywhere. But with that said, I'm on vacation. I'm off for a week, and does that mean the videos are going to stop for the next week? I don't know. Depends how much if I can upload stuff in another country, because I'm going to another country. I've been planning this vacation for three years now, and it's got canceled 3 times because of COVID. So tomorrow we're off. Off to, hello, Governor. Cheerio, cheerio. You figure it out. I'll see you over there, though. Hopefully I get some videos from England. London, England. Here we come. We out of here. Peace and grease. Boston Drugger. Thanks. Hit that subscribe button. Share with your friends. Share my content. Hit that like. There's a lot of new subscribers came on recently. And if you made it this far, God bless you. Thank you so much. I'm honored to have you on my channel. And I will try and respond to all the comments. Bye.